Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I couldn't wait to make this video to show you this game that we played. It was Bernie, Brownie, and myself in alphabetical order. We're playing Era 2. I'm working on my BMP-2 Mark of Excellence progress. And it's been going good overall, but some bad ones here and there. But we're going to focus on the good ones. So if you enjoy this video, it would be really helpful if you could leave a like for it. That way other people would see this around YouTube and perhaps be tempted to check out more of my videos. But now let's go and get to the business. So we were playing on Severogorsk, which is a snow map, so I had to make sure I had the snow camo here so you guys could check it out. This is one of the Russian snow camos, I believe. It was an epic match, and like I was telling them, I go, a long time ago I said like 10% of the matches in this game are like really good matches, and the rest are just kind of whatever's out there, whatever. This is one of the 10%. It was really good because the things that we did are indicative of how one hopefully plays his platoons properly. Now, I have Bernie and Brownie, and we are a well-oiled machine. We know exactly what to do, when to do it, how to help our teammates whenever possible, because we're not greedy jerks. We're out there trying to succeed as a team, and that means sometimes you'll be MVP, sometimes he'll be MVP, or sometimes I'll be MVP. Whatever. We're like, that's fantastic, because we're trying to do the best we can in the situation, and whatever happens. We're not worried about that. So I'm going to show you. Well, it's the best game I've ever played in the BMP number 2 for sure, and you'll see that for sure yourself in the game itself. It was just unbelievable. So let's go and get to the business, shall we? Welcome to Severogorsk. Welcome, comrades. We are here in Severogorsk to defend Soviet Union. And for some reason, Brownie is shooting Soviet forces. Well, we are Soviet forces for today. Okay, now we're ready to go. So let's rock. So there you go, BMP-2. And I have a nice custom configuration for this I'll show you later. So what we're doing here is heading up to the border of Echo 3 and Fox 3 for Kosty's shelf. Hey Kosty, what's up, bro? So Kosty's retired Coast Guard, and he told me about this place, and I called it, okay, I'm calling this Kosty's shelf. And they were like, okay, that's cool. So if you don't know this is Kosty's shelf, this is Kosty's shelf. Now, I always go up here just to try it out. You never know. Now, I see a guy over there, and I drilled the crud out of him. That 13SS. So I go up here because you never know when you're going to sneak in a free sniper shot, which I just did. Oh, Bernie killed a guy. Fantastic. And then one of our bandits got killed. What are you going to do? Now, yeah, I hung up there a little too long. So now I'm moving over here. My bad. 13SS. I rammed into him. I didn't almost ram him. I did ram him. Now, Bernie, notice, look at this. There's a giant crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the south of our base. I've never seen this before. So there's Brownie. Bernie called us over, so Brownie and I instantly retreated and got back into position. And this is where the game, really takes off. It's all been fun and games up to now. We're down one guy at the start of this defensive stand. But if you've seen my other video, you'll know that I play defense. And by the way, so do Bernie and so do Brownie. And we're awesome defenders. You're going to see that here. Trying to beat up my building, you jerks. How many of us are there? 3 or 4? Let me double check. I see what looks to be like 5, 6 guys. We got 6 guys on defense, which is good. They have 7, but the problem is they have to crest the ridge, exposing themselves to move forward. So they've gotten as far as they can for free. The rest of this, it's gonna pay. You're gonna pay. It's gonna cost you, baby, and you're gonna pay. That's Bernie in his Ignis right there. Right around that little rock. Well, it's a big rock, but So Bernie's Ignis has got the autoloader, which you heard, also has a rocket launcher like mine. I have a rocket launcher like Bernie, and my chain gun, which I can use as a sniper gun since they're, steady at this moment and they're very slow in their movements. So I'm just drilling this guy. Hey, how's it feel, buddy? What happened, superstar? Never saw a BMP snipe a guy before? And Brownie is rock solid. He is the figurehead of our defense. He's a terrific 4211 player. Not really a shocker. See if we can find Bernie. No, I can't see him. He has a better angle of the base than I do. Oh, he's dead. So Bernie got killed. Brownie is still around. I have to be real careful because the armor on this BMP-2 is very weak. So you can't be a gung-ho superstar in this tank. Now we're down 2. We were down 1 at the start of this. Man, you guys are freaks. Brownie kicking butt and taking names. And then that guy Shadow Dragon died. Now we're down 3. Really, dude? So I figured I'd take a shot over here. I might be able to pick up a great shot, possibly a kill. Because now that people aren't looking over here, because no one's been shooting, I hope. Okay. Brownie warned me that he was under assault back there by the base. And then he needed my help to come back, so I did. And that's what I'm doing right here. So there's a heavy tank. Kaboom. He's gone. Fantastic. And our Magok killed that Leopard 2AB, so now we've taken the lead, which is fantastic. And then we lost our T-72. Well, it's 3-on-3. It's myself, Brownie, and this ghost guy in a Magok 3. They have a Magok 3, a Conqueror, and an RDF LT. That's actually pretty close. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good with me and Brownie both alive, 3-on-3. There we go. Yeah, I missed him with the rocket. What are you going to do? I had a shot that looked like he might be pulling out, and he didn't. He retreated back like a turtle. There we go. There's a Conqueror. Whoops. I wasn't reloaded yet, dummy. So that was pulling out there too fast, too soon. He drilled me, that jerk. Yeah, well, I drilled him, and guess what? You're not getting a reload. guess he did and he missed. My bad. Fantastic. Awesome. Now, crud. Brownie just got killed by the RDF. However, he told me that guy had, basically one shot left and I could kill him. He killed the other guy too. What a freak. And so Brownie told me that's where he was. I wasn't looking there in the game. But I said, fine. He's not going to come over this ridge. So I'm just waiting for my bullets to all reload. He didn't know. He was probably doing the same thing, getting a full reload before he goes into his final assault run. I thought it'd be a lot simpler with me on the flattest of the flat ground. Wants to come after me, bring it. No need to go after him. There he comes. Hey, buddy. So I'm in the zoom right here. Boom, baby. How does it feel? And thanks, Brownie. That was a fantastic finish. Brownie was there right to the end, and then when he was dead, he was advising me on my final motions. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Great to have a coach like that backing you up. End of game screen for me. Now, pretty good, 37,000. Can't complain. Good experience. Lets me know anytime I'm around 5,000 experience in a 3-star commander, I know I did well. As you can see, 3 kills, but 7,800 damage with 400 assistance. That's over 8,000 combined. This is substantially my best game ever in the BMP-2 so far. I'd like to get one better than this, but I'm not worried if it doesn't happen. So let's check out the medals. Medals, fire and forget. That's for damaging more enemy vehicles, but you got to get at least 3 than anybody else on your team with missiles. This is fire for effect. Do more damage than your hit points. Whoops, right here. This is the duelist. Damage, destroy 2 guys that damage you. That would be the Conqueror and the RDFLT. And then, as if it wasn't already told by me to you that this was my best game, this is the first time I got a first class badge in this tank, which is difficult, as you can tell. So here you see Brownie, MVP, outstanding performance. Me, second place, outstanding performance. Bernie, really good defensive performance in his Ignis. And the Ignis doesn't have the greatest armor, that's what makes it so outstanding, is that's a very good performance, but in an inferior armor, it goes up a notch. So really, really good stuff by us on defense. Like I told you, we play defense, and we're good. Now we're going to look into the BMP number 2, because I want to show you I'm playing with a different configuration, and this could help you potentially. You'll only see it here on Duke's channel. Now, equipment. This is a custom configuration I was goofing around with, because the problem I was having with my original configuration is that it just doesn't have great horsepower acceleration. So I said, well, I took off the camo net, and I didn't want to do it, but I said, well, I'm going to try this out. So basically, I have speed here, 2 scopes, which is enhanced, or as I like to call it, X-ray, triple zoom scope, and also speed. So that's the engine or the powertrain and the tracks. Here, gold repair, gold smoke for maximum concealability, which, as you can see, is 197, and that seems to be good enough. Now there's a possibility that I will reach a decision where I may swap out the traction for ChemoNet. But right now, this is what I'm rolling with because this addresses my lack of horsepower acceleration, because that's a real problem in this tank. I have two, I have the horsepower from the powertrain, and I have the horsepower bonus from the gasoline. So this is right now the mode of choice. Now, the accuracy of these guns, 0.32 and 0.32. These are not better because I don't have rations. As you can see, that would jack it, down 1 point. And also you get another point or two if I had the fan. But 0.32 is fine because I'm not shooting super duper nasty long distances. And I am shooting long distance rocket sniper shots, but I have a stick to control it. So it's like, it's not a problem. So 0.32 is plenty good on my, chain gun. That's plenty good for accuracy. It doesn't need to be any better. So here, the chain gun. I went with all premiums because these do the most damage. Look at the penetration on that is 170. All right, so it's 170 penetration. The regulars have 100 penetration. No thanks. I'll take the expensive bullets. Because you saw me kill the Conqueror because I had expensive bullets. He was getting ripped to shreds. When you're under the fight for your life, you don't need to be pinching pennies with 130 silver rounds. You need to use the 400 silver rounds. That's just helpful hint from the pros, baby. This is the premium. Well, not premium. It's the upgraded rocket. So the upgraded rocket, you'll see here. All right. The upgraded rocket does 990 damage with 620 penetration. The regular rocket does 870 damage with 480 penetration. So, yes, I paid $1.25 million for this gun to get the better penetration, better damage. I paid the $1.25 million for the upgraded chain gun because it goes up a little bit. It goes up. It's 11 rounds per minute total. But again, it makes a difference. I highly recommend that you spend the money to upgrade this because this one is a keeper. Now, some people will get rid of the BMP-1 when they're done with it. As a YouTube guy, I might need to keep the BMP-1 for videos in the future, whatever. It's up to you. It just, whatever. But I have all three BMPs, and I'm going to keep those all. So normal people would get rid of the 1 because the 2 is better than the 1. Although the 1 has a faster reload, which is kind of good, but it's also bad because you only have 8 rounds of rockets. In this one, you have 10. So this is pretty much it. This is my super secret BMP-2 setup that you're welcome to use. And as you saw, it's a devastating setup because you don't get a lot of close combat in general. Use it the way I use it is a rocket sniper first and a close combat guy if I have to do it. And so I need to be fast, I need to be agile, and I need to drill people for maximum possible damage, which is why I use premium chain gun rounds. So that is really everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider leaving a like. That would really help me spread the word a lot to get even more guys to check it out. I suggest that you tell this to your friends. That way they can check it out and maybe they'll leave a like and subscribe as well. Had a great time in this game. It was so exciting because under the pressure, we all three did great. Brownie was absolutely fantastic and was the rock of our defense. And because of what he did, it set me up into a position where I was able to assist him before he died, and then, take over, tag team, and finish the job with his advice. And he was very helpful. I can't impress upon you how important it is to have good platoon guys, because when one of us dies, we're there to advise the other guys to carry, hopefully, the game to success for them as well as the whole squad. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. And I am out of here. Brownie, 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 brownie.